It's our position as an electrical contractor that a homeowner should call a union electrician for any project that's more complicated than changing a light bulb. You know, electricity kills. It's a dangerous thing and it's nothing to be taken lightly. People nowadays want to go online, they'll watch a YouTube video, they'll do a Google search, and they'll think they're an expert. Electricity is not something for just your general everyday homeowner. It should not be taken lightly. It's very dangerous. We look at this from two aspects. You have a direct risk and an indirect risk. The direct risk is you can get hurt or killed while you're working in or with electricity. You can get electrocuted. An indirect risk, you may wire something wrong, you may overheat a circuit, you may not come to find out until a week and a half later when you plug a vacuum cleaner or a coffee pot in or something, that circuit begins to overheat and causes some sparking and arcing behind the wall. You may not even see it, and before you know it, you have a fire on your hands. Some projects that may seem simple on the surface, such as changing a light switch, changing an outlet, upgrading to an LED light fixture, seems easy on the surface, but maybe not necessarily so. There can be very dangerous voltages in an outlet box. Even though you go to the breaker panel, you follow the instructions, you turn the circuit breaker off, the light in the room turns off or the plug turns off, and you think that the power's gone, there could be another circuit coming through that box. Something could have been miswired from another person that had been in there doing work. There could be live voltage present that could be dangerous. As I stated before, electricity kills. It's nothing to be taken lightly. Oftentimes we'll receive calls from homeowners that have tried to do projects themselves and they kind of get themselves in a little bit of trouble. For example, they'll maybe go to replace a switch to their dining room light fixture. They want to put a dimmer in. The next thing they know, the lights in the kitchen aren't working, or the lights in the hallway aren't working. So we get those calls and we have to come in and troubleshoot things and track things out and figure out, you know, what exactly happened here and make it right for them, essentially. One of the things that we've seen a lot are LED products on the market. A lot of them are coming from offshore. The instructions that they come with may have been translated from another language. They leave a little bit to be desired. They may not necessarily be correct. And if a homeowner is trying to read those instructions, it may be a little confusing, may not necessarily match their installation exactly, and that's where the problems begin. People start making assumptions and connecting things in ways that they think are going to work, and maybe the light does work or maybe the plug does work when they're done, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's safe. It doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't a problem developing in the background that could come and haunt them later. The number one reason any homeowner would want to hire a union electrician is simple: safety, training, and experience. They're trained in all aspects of electrical work. And then after that, the on-the-job experience that they get through working with this stuff on a day-to-day basis. Safety is our number one concern as a contractor. Safety is an electrician's number one concern.